Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's Tuesday, and it is steam time. I have something a little cute for you guys to do. Since spring is here, summer is approaching, and ladybugs are going to soon start coming out if they haven't already. And guess what we're going to make today? We are going to make a little habitat for ladybugs. So what you are going to need, you're going to need a cardboard tube. That's what it says. That means a toilet paper roll, either a small one or you can use a paper towel one, but I don't think there are straws long enough, so never mind. Just the toilet paper bowl. You're going to need straws, scissors, and a ruler, and string or yarn or anything because we are going to be hanging it, and I think that's about it. Or you need some paint or markers or crayons or whatever you want, because with your toilet paper roll you can decorate it any way that you want it. You know that I encourage you to use your imagination and just make what you think would be a nice little safe spot for a ladybug to go. So first things first, I'm going to go get my toilet paper roll. So once you are decorating your toilet paper roll, whether it needs to dry or, whatever you're doing, you are next going to get your ruler, and we are going to see how long this is. This is approximately 4 inches, and we are going to take straws and cut them all 4 inches. Now we can get prepared. You're gonna need a lot of them, by the way. Let's try to. Oh, they're all a little different. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flip them all the right way. There's really not a right way. What makes it easier for me is what I'm doing. Okay. Right? You're going to get a bunch. And let's just see how much we need. We are going to need to tightly fill this up so it stays secure. So you might need a whole pack of them. And maybe not these two small ones. Oh boy, the small ones might be too small. I'm going to put those aside. So, once I got that, I figured out that might actually be tight enough for me. I might add some more. But this is what it's kind of going to look like. So, I'm actually going to cut it. It said you needed a ruler. Now I'm thinking you could probably just use this. But who knows? Let's see. This is just me going off the beaten path. And I probably should just stay on the path. But I always like to try to experiment and do my own thing. And sometimes it doesn't work. And sometimes it does. So I'm going to try to tightly pack that up. I think that looks pretty good, right? Maybe one more. I see a spot that could be. Or is it just you can't see it yet? Oh no, it's one of these guys. Let's get rid of the tiny ones. So yeah, you might need to go get a whole pack of cheap straws at the dollar store or something. Oh, that seems very nice. There we go. So I'm actually going to do this. Watch out. I had all these directions on the side. I didn't even need to tell you about it. But I was going to tell you some fun facts about some ladybugs anyways. If you didn't know, technically, ladybugs are lady beetles. These small insects are more accurately called lady beetles or ladybird beetles. Ladybug is an American name given to the... here's a test of my sounding out. Coccinellidae family of beetles. Yeah, I totally probably messed that up. But I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Just to cut. It kind of worked, I guess. Anyways, they have needle-like mouth parts, are mostly a liquid diet, while beetles have the ability to chew and enjoy munching on plants and insects. And then beetles have hard wings. They aren't all red with black spots. Though most of the people think ladybugs are red with black spots, not all species of ladybugs look like that. Oh, you're going to have fun cutting it like this if you want. You can do it an easier way too by just measuring them and doing it like that. So there are about 5,000 species of ladybugs in the world. Brown, pink, red, yellow, orange, even all black. There are spots with some ladybugs that don't have at all. It could be more like stripes. That's kind of cool. Let's go on to continue. They consume a lot of pests. They're really, really, really good for your garden. Yep. Watch. Here we go. This is the fun part. Didn't work. See? This is my conclusion. Anyway, so ladybugs earn their places as desirable insects baked on their preferred diet of plant-damaging insects, including aphids. Ladybugs lay hundreds of eggs in aphid colonies. As soon as they hatch, the larvae immediately starts feeding. An adult ladybug may eat as many as 5,000 aphids in its lifetime. Wow, that is a lot. Could you eat 5,000 aphids? No, I wouldn't recommend it. That probably wouldn't taste so good. Just leave that to the ladybugs. And what else? These beneficial insects also eat fruit flies, thrips, mites, and different species of ladybugs have different food preferences. While many prey on garden pests, some, like Mexican bean beetles and the squash beetle, feed on plants that are unwelcome to pests themselves. You know the reason why I'm doing it the long way? So I can just read to you guys these cool facts. Or not. I don't know. Did you know that they hibernate in the winter? Instead of heading south for winters, ladybugs living in colder climates enter a dispause, a type of insect hibernation. When the aphids begin to disappear, ladybugs realize that winter is coming and flock together. They reproduce right before entering hibernation. During this period, which can last as long as 9 months, that is a long time. 9 months. They live on their fat reserves, which hold them until spring when insects become plentiful again. How cool is that? I feel like I did know that they hibernated. It was kind of like I had this fascination of like, wait, where do bees go? Because I find out that bees actually hibernate. I know. We all learn sometimes. Their spots, if you didn't know, serve as a warning. The spots and bright colors on ladybugs are not for just looks. Ooh, did you see that? They are meant to warn would-be attackers that this beetle tastes terrible. Beyond their warning colors, ladybugs have another line of defense. Can anyone guess what that defense is? I think I know. Ugh. They emit a foul-smelling blood from their leg joints when they are startled. So if you scare a ladybug and you realize it's kind of stinky, that's why a lot of people who try to get rid of them when... I think they're called Chinese. They're like knockoff of ladybugs. But anyways, those stink as well, too. So this is a little gross. This yellow liquid is toxic to many ladybug predators, such as birds and small mammals. After I just got, straws all over the place, we might have enough to make another one. Or I could just save this for another time. So this is what we have, guys. This is so cool. I think I'm going to add another one because that one just slipped out. And we're just going to boop. So if you want to do it that way and have the straws just flying everywhere, you can. If you want to do it a less messy way, which I think your parents would appreciate, is just use the tape, or not the tape measure, the ruler, and cut them each 4 inches long, because that's approximately how long all toilet paper rolls are. Dun, dun, dun. And that is done, and now we get our string. So here's my yarn. Okay. And you're just going to pretty much not do it as difficult as me. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to twist it, wrap around it, and I'm going to tie it. And I'm going to wrap it one more, and I'm going to tie it again, because I want to make sure this thing doesn't fly out. And we're going to do the double knot. And then here, we're going to take this part, go like this, take those 2 pieces, and slip them through. To close the yarn. And voila! Here is a little ladybug habitat. Let's see any more things that I wanted to tell you guys about the ladybugs. They have hidden wings. Much like butterflies, the ladybugs grow through 4 stages before they complete their metamorphosis. What? Did you hear that? I said that right. They begin as tiny eggs that hatch into larvae that resemble tiny, spiny alligators. Then they begin at a pupal stage, which lasts around 2 weeks. In their final phase, they become adult ladybugs, and their hidden wings appear. Adult ladybugs have a recognizable smooth dome shape, and their four wings are protected by an outer shell, or an elytra. Underneath the outer shell is a pair of thin hid wings that unfold at the speed of 0.1 seconds and are significantly larger than the ladybug's body. Once unfolded, ladybug wings move at the rate of 85 beats per second. Whoa! Ladybugs kind of move real fast for their little tiny bodies. So, bum bum. So the reason why we were making this, other than making their own little habitat, it's a safe place for them to go. If there's a predator nearby that their natural defense mechanisms aren't really working out for them, and this is like near a garden or on a tree somewhere, they can take a little rest stop, hide in here, and be safe from any other predators, and when they are ready, they can come out and go back to doing what they were doing. Thank you all so much for joining me today and listening to me ramble on about ladybugs because I love them so much. Stay tuned for Friday and Saturday. We will be having story times and exciting news, guys. In June, we will be having story times together again. It will be strictly only outside, and it will be only on Saturdays. Stay tuned. Also, I put up a post about that we will be having a planting party after a story time on June 12th around 11 o'clock. Because story time may last 30 minutes to 45 to an hour. So it'll be around that time. As soon as we're done reading, making crafts, we're going to get our hands dirty and just start planting the plants that I have ready. And, oh, it's so fun. I will stop rambling. It's almost a 15-minute video. Jeez. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye.